All right, so right now I want to talk about women who say, I've never done this before. How many times have you been in bed with a woman where she's doing something sexual to you and she blurts out those 5 words, I've never done this before? How many times has that happened to you? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Whenever a woman tells you, I've never done this before, you can bet your ass she's done it before. And not only once, but many, many times in the past. Okay? So when a woman tells you, I've never done this before, you can guarantee she's done it before. With many different guys. Okay? Not just you. You're just the next up in line. And chances are, she told those guys the same thing. I've never done this before. And like fools, they believed her, right? But you are going to be smarter than that from now on. And it's funny because in my experience, well, let me back up a bit. The women who generally say, I've never done this before, it's so mind-boggling because they always look like the types who have done that before, right? They always look like the type of girls who have done those things before. They have the tramp stamp, they have excessive tattoos, they curse like sailors, right? They're dropping F-bombs every other word. Oh, I'm just gonna pull my window up here. They act like dudes. Most of the guys in their social circle are dudes. They're not friends with any women. They're constantly talking about sex. They're constantly out at the clubs. They're partying every weekend. They're constantly going home with different guys. Yet, she's never done this before, right? She's never done that before. It's first time. Let me tell you something. The girls who actually have never done that before, no matter what she is doing to you, no matter what sexual act she is performing on you, or what sexual act you are partaking in together, the girls who actually have not done that yet are never gonna say, I've never done this before. Instead, they are gonna be way too shy to admit that they've never done it. That they've never done that yet. Okay, they're gonna be too shy to admit that, you know, they're that inexperienced. Or they're not cool enough yet. They haven't done that with anyone. Okay, so the girls who have not gone there with any guy yet are going to be the ones who are never gonna say, I've never done this before. Okay, they're just never gonna use those words. The only girls who are gonna use those words are girls who do a lot of that. Okay, again, whatever she's partaking in with you. Sexual favors, okay, chances are she has gone there with plenty of guys in the past. Okay, you do not need to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. And generally, as a guy, your gut instinct will tell you, okay? You can trust your gut in these situations. It will generally almost kind of warn you that what she's telling you is a complete lie. And often when these girls say that, when they feed you those 5 words, I've never done this before, she'll often do it with a little bit of a smirk, a little bit of a grin, a little bit of a very subtle giggle. Like, yeah, right. Every time a girl has uttered those words to me in bed, it's a complete turnoff. Okay, it's a complete turnoff because I know 9 out of 10 times a girl is lying. Okay, 9 out of 10 times a girl's lying. There might be those rare occasions where the girl's telling the truth, and in those rare occasions, the girl will tend to be young. Okay, she'll be under 21 years old. Not even over 21. She'll be under 21. And she might have only had like 1 or 2 sexual partners. Okay, she might have only been with 1 or 2 guys, her high school boyfriend and her college boyfriend. That's it. And maybe those relationships were still kind of like practice fields for her, where she was still kind of getting her feet wet sexually, and maybe she didn't stay with those guys long enough to get to that point sexually where she'd feel comfortable enough to do those acts with those guys. But now here she is doing them with you. Because I've dated a couple of girls, one was 19 and the other one was 21, who actually said those words, like, we're about to do something, you know, I don't like to kiss and tell, but we're about to do something in bed, and she said, I've never done this before. Okay, but those words were followed with, tell me what you want me to do. I've never done this before, right? Where a girl who's actually been in that situation previously is just gonna do what she does naturally. So this is why I say, like, girls who go, oh, I've never done this before, they're not gonna even stop and ask, like, oh, is this how you do it? Is this what you like? No, she's just gonna do it because she knows what to do, right? She knows what to do. Don't be fooled. She knows what to do. So it's always hilarious to me too when guys meet a woman who's like 35 or 45 years old and they're in bed together, and then he tells me later, like, oh, we did this and that in bed, and she told me she'd never done that before. I'm like, dude, this chick goes to the clubs every freaking weekend. She wears like the tightest outfits she could possibly find. The girl wears high heels to the bathroom. Her eyelashes are about 10 inches long. She's got the hoochie mama nails. She's got fake tits. She's got tattoos all over her body. And you believe her, right? No. Okay. Again, girls who've actually never done those acts before, whatever you're trying to get her to do for you or with you in bed, a girl who's actually never done that is not going to say that. She's not going to say anything. She's just going to be way too shy. And if she does have the courage to speak up, like I said, she's going to ask you if she's doing it right. She's going to ask you, hey, is this how you like it? You know, is there something you want me to do differently? She'll be a little nervous about it, right? She'll be intimidated. Not like these girls in their, 30s and 40s and 50s going, I've slept with over 100 guys, but I've never done this before. Come on. So that's all I really want to say for this coaching video. I know it's a little quick, but it was kind of bugging me just because I've gotten so many guys in the past just come to me and tell me about this incredible, amazing sexual experience they had with this girl that they pulled, and that, oh, and you know what's even made it even more special? Like what? She said she's never done that before. I'm like, dude, the girl's 45 years old. She has tattoos everywhere. Her heels are about 10 inches long. She's got fake boobs. She's dated hundreds of men. She's never done that before, huh? Okay. Okay, I won't spoil your fantasy. She's never done that before. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is M. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Also hit that notification bell up top so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video. Also, more importantly, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Very important you subscribe to the channel. It tells YouTube that you're digging my content, you're feeling me, and you want me to produce more of it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And for you guys who want to support my work even further, the best way to do that is to jump into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the hottest women on the planet. I'm talking 8s, 9s, and 10s. Okay, all of these women that me, myself, and my students approach every single week. These women are all between the ages of 18 to 29. Okay, so we don't approach, older women in their 30s, 40s, 50s. We don't go for the low-hanging fruit. We don't go for the single moms. We don't go for, those washed-up career women. Instead, we go for the youngest, hottest, and most fertile women out there. Again, women 18 to 29. These are generally what we classify as 8s, 9s, and 10s. These are the exact type of girls that I'm approaching and closing every week, and that I teach my students to go out there and approach and close every single week. And believe me, they're making it happen every single week. So if you want to jump into 7 Months to Mastery, do that. It's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. All you have to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It only takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.